There we got a couple of 3-ton jacks, and then skates with a little more wood spacing than we would want. This one's riding in a groove right now. It might be best if you have really weak 2x4s to have 2 of these, because this C-channel might shear it. But we're gonna go slow here. We had 2 on the last one. We got screwed a little bit here because the truck loader was put on backwards. Usually you want the back end facing the back of the truck so that when you pull it off, you're done. Now, since we just have a 5K on site, we have to bring it in the building and then spin it 180, which is a time taker. Now we got this end rigged up with hooks. It's a little bit on the back side here because we got this sticking out. Normally on the back it's almost directly above. And then we like to put a pallet between the forklift and the truck loader. Normally from factory this is going to come on oak skids, but here they just had the used unit sitting on the bed. Alright, now we're going to start backing up here slowly, very slowly. Now when you get to this point, since a flatbed is a lot higher, the dock leveler is going to pop up once the weight of the forklift's not on it. So when I get back a little bit, I'm probably going to have to raise this forklift up some more so that these wheels, you hear it rubbing? So those wheels don't rub on that dock leveler, as well as that drive pulley. I'm going to pause for a second and take a look. Okay, we still got plenty of room before the wheels hit, and then see that drive pulley coming down. When it gets to here, it might get close as well. See how nicely that pallet keeps us off the truck loader? Occasionally you have to stop and reset the skates because maybe they go at an angle, so we're stopping to reset. So resetting right now with our jacks picking it up. We're having to watch because it's got these deep grooves and some garbage wood here, you can see. So that's gonna be fun.
See if I can get it like this.
Might have to go find a new spot for that caster, that skate right there. Still finagling it. Has a lot more room at this end for 2 jacks and 2 skates, but sure wish this end was then going into the door. Alright, now back to the forklift to back up again. Alright, we backed up a little bit more. Now the skates are touching the dock leveler. So now we pick it up with the jack and then go on the jack for a little bit. Now there's space, you see if I got 2 jacks on here, we can run it in a few more inches and then put the skates on again after they're over the lip. Alright, so we just backed up another maybe 4 inches.
Try that.
Alright, one sec, I'm going to show the boys on the camera, the ladies and gentlemen watching. David Keeper. Not that he needs to see this. Can't get in here. So see, we just pulled up a little bit more, and then we got that skate is started. Well, that skate's not started, but this one is. This skate is about halfway on now, so now we can get rid of the jacks once we get that other one on a little bit more, and then we should get started up on that dock leveler. Now we're past the lip, and we got to resituate the skates again because we could barely get them on there. Now, since we got conveyor in the way back here, we're side shifting until we get it all the way off the dock leveler. Now the skates are probably right at the edge. Alright, the wheels were catching, so now we're good. Side shift some more. All right, we're in the building. Really need a 15K forklift. Should have got a 15K if I knew that it was going to be delivered backwards. That one over there delivered the right way. The back end came off the truck just like that, out of that dock door. But you know, can't sit here and wait for another forklift to be delivered, so probably the easiest way is try to put a skate on that side with the wheels facing perpendicular to the truck loader. Skate on that side, same thing, and then the forklift where I'm standing. Oh no, OSHA's gonna yell at me for standing on here. I could kill myself. And then maybe if I get that 5K forklift or whatever here, I can just, you know, spin around with a machine skate on the opposite corners. Paint me like one of your French ladies, French girls. All right, so we got the skate at this corner. Got to skate at this corner, and then, oh yeah, you need the 12-inch thing to hold your cigarette, like those girls with their, Audrey Hepburn with the 12-inch white gloves. So hopefully this forklift will be able to just spin it here with those casters or skates on. Man, this way of making videos, just pausing and recording and no editing is so nice for me. Probably sucks for everybody else. Not edited down. All right, we're about halfway there. Once you get it turned a little bit, it actually makes more sense to have one end with boards underneath, and then you're pretty much just pivoting off of that end, forklift and a skate on this end. All right, we got it turned around here. Took a few minutes, but pulling out the skates now, setting the wheels on boards so we don't get them scratched up. I'm sure they're already half destroyed the way they were sitting on that flatbed without anything. And now we gotta work on these tracks.